Morning, this is Brian Johnson, and I am at my favorite grocery store called Natural Grocers. And what we're going to talk about today is some digestion boosting, and we're going to talk about some different cheeses that you can use that are not dairy, that provide a much better nutrient profile with no mucus buildup, and they're not going to be acidic, which means here's the biggest misnomer is there's a ton of money that's pumped into marketing around dairy and how it's good for you, and dairy is actually not good for you. It's one of the most, it's a top allergens. 80% of the population is allergic to it. It's actually acidic, which means that it takes calcium from our bones, our joints, and our teeth to neutralize it, and they don't tell you that. The dairy industry is a massive industry in the US alone, so just keep that in mind. Do a lot of research and you can actually find out for yourself. But here is almond cheese. 7 grams of protein per ounce. I use this on my eggs. I use it on a lot of different stuff. It actually acts as a good vegan source of protein for me so that I don't have a lot of meat products going in, or at least balancing it out. Here's the next ones. So this is one of my favorite sauerkraut brands, jalapeno. This is stuff will help your immune system by 85%. If you've ever heard the talks I've done on probiotics and the training we did last week, this is what I'm talking about. There's also there's a lot of different ones like dill and things like that, but here's one of the most important ones right here. It's kimchi. Kimchi has ginger, garlic, and a bunch of very potent spices in it, and the Korean government actually gives this to their workers because they've seen it, done research on it, and it reverses and actually eliminates the bird flu. This is extremely potent. If you don't do anything, get some sauerkraut, because this stuff alone will help your immune system by 85%. It will help your bowel movements, and it is worth every bit of the $7 investment that you will get. Dr. Lindsay told me something one time. He goes, you know, Brian, big hospitals equal no bowel movements. Little hospitals equal big bowel movements, which means if you're not excreting toxins, then you are in a world of beep. Okay, literally, you are infesting your whole body with it. Your body is soaking in all of your toxins, so you need to be eliminating 2 to 4 times a day. So sauerkraut will help you do that, and I actually fixing to go pick up some Good Bellies right here in a second, so I'll show you those too. So remember, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will make time for your illness. Have an awesome day. Good Belly row. All right, you see all those? These ones right here, plus shots, they're gonna have a lot more sugar. The one right here that says Super Shot, that is one of the best probiotics that I've ever taken. If you don't notice a difference in your bowel movements as far as volume and how you're actually going to the restroom and the current probiotics that you're taking, then these are amazing. If you're taking probiotics now, I still highly encourage you to try these out. I have tested these on some of Austin's finest people with IBS and things like that, and I alone can tell you a massive difference when I don't have Good Belly. So I have 1 to 2 of these a day, depending upon what my digestion is like, so it's every bit worth the 4. They're actually $3.99 here, which is amazing. If you get these at Whole Foods, sometimes they're $8 or $9, and I encourage you to not do that. So Good Belly, boost your immune system by 85%. Have an awesome day. That's right, I'm still at the store, and this video is specifically for my parents. I have had a lot of people making posts on Facebook about how their kids are having really difficult times in school with concentrating, and they're trying to put them on Adderall and Ritalin, and I encourage you to not do that. You are making a massive mistake because you're not mastering the basics yet. And I invite you to try out what I'm about to share with you. I have seen this happen and help many people, including myself who have ADD. I have dyslexia, and I can show you how to reverse it and show you how to test for it. It will come back, but at least you can understand when you're getting things switched and you can fix it. And I can tell you that one of my best friends, his daughter was, they were attempting to hold her back in grade school. She was like in 2nd grade, had a real hard time paying attention. Half the time wasn't there, and it was because they were giving her a lot of sugary drinks, a lot of processed foods, juice boxes all the time. And I encourage you to drop that. Drink water, get some fish oils. These are Nordic Naturals DHA Extra. Start off with 2,000 milligrams. These are strawberry flavors, so you can literally, if your kids cannot swallow, then have them chew them up and spit the plastics out. Okay, these are specifically, our brain is fat. It functions off of fat, specifically DHA from fish oil. So Nordic Naturals is a very trusted source, so you're not getting a lot of contaminants and things like that. So I encourage you to try it out. And here's the next one. Acetyl L-carnitine. This is a brain neurotransmitter. It's not some freaking chemical. It's something our brain already functions off of. It's an amino acid. It's completely natural. A lot of times our bodies are deficient because of the lack of foods that we're getting that are raw, that are whole, that have enzymes, that have brain nutrients and phytonutrients that help our body to thrive. So if you put the right things in there, awesome things will happen. If you don't, they don't. So I invite you to try that out, so you're not putting yourself, when you're putting your kids on any kind of meds, they're going to push that stuff, and God bless them, it's just not where their wisdom is. It's in medicines, and God's got way more wisdom in his medicines known as food if you just understand which ones to do. So have an awesome day. Remember, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will make time for your illness. Bye.